there's somebody out there with too many vowels in their name or an emoji somewhere in the middle
What
that
are you
gets really
talking
pumped
about?
about it.
What are you
YouTube
saying?
screen names. I hope the Iron Lung guy.
Shayla, save him.
There's
What
like
are we
four
talking
eyes
about
in
here?
there. I need somebody like
talking about
Shayla
it.
We're
to get
putting
excited
Instagram
about
handle
this.
We're
or
putting you in
whatever.
timeout. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Grandpa,
I think
be quiet.
This is the Off the Break Podcast, your podcast dedicated to current movie theater news, operations, and insights from the people that book the movies.
We are among you, and this is Off the Break Podcast. Ready for Disclosure Day weekend.
Did you make an Among Us reference to Backrooms?
No, we are among you. There's aliens in the world.
Oh, aliens, right. I was thinking video games. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Although Backrooms isn't really a video game either.
It kind of is. It's like an idea. I don't know.
It may as well be a video game.
Yeah.
The
It is
guy
on
made-
Roblox.
Neither
I
is your
can
cup of tea,
confirm.
Kyle. What are we talking about here? Is anything real? Well, that's,
No.
what,
Clearly-
that's what Kyle and I are going to find out tonight at 5:30.
Yes.
You watching Disclosure Day?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
going to
gosh,
see it.
exciting.
The biggest day of the year
Yep, exactly.
for our corner of our industry anyway.
Yeah. Very small, very quiet corner.
Yeah.
Um,
We are quiet, but we are mighty.
it's Spielberg. It's got $150+ million budget. It's going to open to $30 to $40 million. It's unfortunate. It may be a sign of the times, but we've got lots of stuff in theaters that's still working and really working.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and that's just been a good sign that we keep on getting the champion week after week lately. It's just seeing all these movies having the successes that they are, which we can dive into if we want to. But honestly, it was bound to happen that there wasn't going to be a movie that quite sticks the landing, and it's just disappointing that it's Spielberg of all people. But
Well, it was going to be last weekend with Masters of the Universe, and then Scary Movie went and almost doubled its expected gross.
yeah, so everyone was like, oh, okay.
And then we have Backrooms. I mean, it had a big drop, almost 70% drop off, but
Yeah.
it's sitting there still at a very strong number. Obsession has done 10 times what Focus expected it to do for the full run.
What anyone expected. Absolutely. Are we surprised by Backrooms? Are you surprised by that, Shayla?
I didn't think it was going to be that big of an opener, but the drop makes sense to me, I think.
Okay.
Everybody that wanted to see it
Yeah.
saw it.
It's like
yeah.
the Gen Z, Gen Alpha generation that wanted to see it. They all went at once because like it was the first movie for their generation that wasn't a kid's movie, probably.
It kind of seals the deal for me then that's the generation. While they do go out to the movies, they will go out the most immediate. Like it's going to be other generations before them that are going to do the waiting game and help with the theatrical window, have it like its legitimacy. But
Yeah.
it's definitely the generation that is in the know of how to watch something before it gets spoiled for them on the internet, pretty much.
That's true, and they also probably have free time and no kids, so they can.
They're just young,
That
and young and have energy.
yeah,
That
exactly.
helps.
It's Thursday night, and it's like, what do I have to do? It's like, what do I want to do?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get off work and watch Backrooms
It was
or school.
breaking down my list of things to do. I was like overwhelming my semi-retired mom in the car.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
These are the things I've got to do, and I'm like organizing it out loud.
Yeah.
And
This
she's
is
like,
every
"Do you
day."
need help?" And I'm like, "No, this is how people live.
Yeah.
Like, you've been removed from this for a hot second.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like, yes, I need help.
I need it. Yeah, yeah.
But there's clearly a sign then that you get to a certain point in adulthood where it lessens and you're like, oh, now I can breathe.
I know, now I can go to Backrooms whenever I
Yeah.
I need help, and it comes at 9 p.m. in a rocks glass.
That's the secret formula.
Yeah, that is the secret, I think.
But we're in just a sweet spot. I mean, to have a Spielberg movie coming out, it's not going to defy expectations and blow the doors off with grossing. It may be very acclaimed. I mean, Kyle and I are hoping it's incredible.
Yeah.
But
We'll let you know in a few weeks.
we're gonna have this, and we're gonna back into Toy Story 5, which in any other summer would be the biggest movie of the summer.
Yeah.
And it might be it should be 2. It may be 3 or 4, depending on how things work out.
Obsession may cross $1 billion before Toy Story. I'm kidding. That's not gonna happen. But maybe
That would be
Minions.
really fun for America.
That would be great for America.
No, but it's Focus's biggest movie of all time. We
Yeah.
saw that Lionsgate, Michael crossed as their biggest movie of all time,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
because Lionsgate is not necessarily Twilight is not necessarily like, I think they had the Hunger Games the whole time, but for 2 studios that are in the top 10 to have their biggest movies ever this year, we're on a rocket ship, guys. This is
Really exciting.
this is a really fun time, and we
And they're
have
both original ideas too.
the original, and then we have the franchise stuff to hold it down. We have a whole summer of back-to-back franchises, and then we have a new Christopher Nolan, and then we have franchise Spider-Man at the end to just break all the records, hopefully.
So it's made choosing during the summer a lot easier, especially with summer literally feeling like it kicked off in May.
In March.
In March,
when we
if we
had
wanna go
Project
that far
Hail Mary,
back.
it felt like it was, we're here. Like, this is going.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's been a wild ride already.
So then, not to, bring everyone down, but Supergirl, do we feel like there's some skepticism there? I know Toy Story is all the rage for most bookings, but are we feeling any conflicts or anything about Supergirl, since that's also a major release for the summer?
Really hope this gets like the TikTok, YouTube treatment. Like, somebody gets really excited about it. They're like, this is really great.
Right.
And there's somebody out there with too many vowels in their name or an emoji somewhere in the middle
What
that
are you
gets really
talking
pumped about it.
What are you
YouTube
saying?
screen names. I hope the Iron Lung guy.
Shayla, save him.
There's
What
like
are we
4
talking
eyes in there. I need somebody
He's
like
talking about
Shayla
it.
We're
to
putting
get excited
Instagram
about
handle
this.
or
We're putting you in
whatever.
timeout. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Grandpa,
I think
be quiet.
my opinion on this is that, like, when we see like female superheroes or like females in video games, men don't really like it, and that's like their main target for the superhero audience. So you really have to lean into like the woman, like,
Do I need to put you in timeout too?
No, but me and Alyssa did not like it. We did not like the girl, so
Yeah.
I don't know what audience they're gonna catch for it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like the movie itself doesn't have any pop to it. Like, I think
Yeah.
the Superman trailer at least had a pop of some kind, but for some reason this trailer, I just don't get any sort of read off of it.
I don't like it. They just portray her as a mess. Like, I think that's one dimensional.
Okay.
I'm worried with all the promotion I'm seeing from the people over at Paramount that it could get beat by Jackass opening weekend.
I think that's possible.
I think that's possible because I would totally see Jackass.
it could be like Scary Movie and He-Man all over again
Yeah. Yeah, where
in only a few
He-Man-
weeks' time.
He-Man
Yeah.
was the slam dunk one. It didn't help for a lot of the theaters we work with. It was a PG or an R, or PG-13 or an R.
Yeah,
You're going to take the
exactly.
PG-13 almost every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how, all of the theaters that we worked with, like, I don't see where this is going to. But then you see Scary Movie and you're like, I know what this is. I know who's going to come see it. But it's R, and it was R for a myriad, for everything.
Yeah, everything.
I mean,
really.
it was everything was on the list, and it wasn't like, oh, we can play this, but there's nudity in it, or we can play this, but there's also like really gory violence in this. There were a lot of tick marks in our boxes against it in these little towns that we work with on an everyday basis.
But Jackass doesn't apply to that necessarily.
Well, we're going to be in the midst of. It's the second week of Toy Story. So you're going to be, if you open Toy Story, you have it on screen.
Yeah.
If you have 2 screens, you can't open Jackass or Supergirl because you have Minions in 5 days. So you're not necessarily choosing those. You're choosing something else that you think fits your demo better.
Okay, sure.
The way it works. And then in 3 screens, if
Go for
Disclosure
it.
Day works in your area, it
Yeah.
may be hanging out. You may still have, in our big complexes, 8s, 10s, 12s, Backrooms is still there. Obsession is still there.
Yeah. You can play Obsession still, like, off the break.
I mean,
right?
we're just,
it's doing crazy off the
Yeah.
break.
And we're just coming off of Mario's and Project Hail Mary some places that are still sticking around, these big complexes that are just hanging on for 2 shows a day. And, you know, in a theater that has 10 movies on screen, it's still number 6.
Yeah.
Like, we're opening Passengers, and Project Hail Mary is doing triple what Passengers does on a full schedule in 1 show a day.
Totally.
So you've got to hang on to those gold nuggets when you have them and fill up the auditoriums.
Mentioning Minions, that's around the 4th of July holiday, which, of course, most theaters are going to be playing that. What is your read on Young Washington from Angel Studios, though?
It's...
From either of you.
It looks like a really, really great production. Angel Studios has a great idea, a great spot for July 4th weekend to open this movie, but it's going to fall on their audience only. Like, this isn't going to cross lines. It's not going to be something that, you know, dads going to the movies are going to drag people out to because they're going to have Minions. And if I want to see something with action, I could go to Supergirl. If I want to laugh my head off, I'm going to go to Jackass. If I'm in my 50s and it's 3 weeks later, Disclosure Day won't have as many people in the crowd. Like, there's so much product there. Angel Studios killed it with Sound of Freedom on this date. Like, they absolutely did. But they've got to get more flexible with these. I mean, there's no reason not to find a better timing for these things. I mean, you didn't really have a choice this year. They had Solo Mio, which is a Valentine's movie, but maybe this is a President's Day movie or a Flag Day movie for this weekend. Something with all the stuff that's going on in Washington with the reflecting pool and the UFC fight this weekend. Like, tie it into Flag Day and do something with it. But to stick it just in the middle of this mess for general audiences in major cities, Angel's going to do their thing, and they're going to pre-sell $10 million worth of tickets, and that's great. And they fully expect to be the biggest movie on the date of July 4th, which is fine. But the 3rd and the 5th and the subsequent weeks are going to be a struggle. You can't be beholden to this weekend works for us every time.
Yeah,
because we have seen. I mean, they released Possum Trot this weekend.
Oh, did they?
Did they?
That was a crazy movie to release on the 4th of July.
Did they have something last year too?
I don't remember.
No, we don't remember.
Yeah.
And we're in the industry.
Yeah.
I know.
So I feel like they had something this weekend last year too. And it was just like, don't be beholden to this weekend work for us once. Like, let's move on. Let's be flexible.
The Sound of Freedom method is not the method anymore.
It worked one time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not enough to build your whole world off of. It's not universal knowing that we release Mario after spring break in a lot of places. Like, it's the first of April, the first weekend of April.
Yeah.
When we're going to release this. And it's not because we want the spring break crowd with the kids out of school. It's because that's when that thing goes.
Yeah.
And that's why Disney always has one the first week of March. And the first big weekend of May. It's like, let's get a little flexible. You're not the big studio.
No.
So let's find these hidden spots.
Anything else that we need to add on for bookings, or should we just dive into the next topic?
I did watch Young Washington, the screener of it.
Okay.
I thought it was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All those historical movies kind of seem like, from the History Channel to me. So maybe I wasn't the right person to watch it, but I did think it was good, and I think it's good for the America 250, even if it, if it wasn't on 4th of July, it would probably be better. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Okay.
Well, it's great that you saw it. The production from the trailer looks like they spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angel Studios again. One quick thing.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for the Owen Wilson, Alan Richardson movie.
Yeah.
There was so much blood in it, the trailer.
It was a bit surprising.
There was so much blood in the trailer. This is why my hot take of Angel Studios having an F word or an errant nipple is not that far off. There was
closer.
There was a lot of blood in this trailer for it being.
I would be shocked if there was no F-bombs in that movie.
Yeah, from the amount of blood in it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if it doesn't have it, that would almost be weird.
That's so funny.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it's like, I don't know. I can't find a good example of it.
It wouldn't be Alan Richardson in an action scene. It would be Owen Wilson, like, off to the side.
Yeah, just off the cuff saying whatever. Yeah.
He'll be screaming while the action's going on.
Yeah. But honestly, looked cool. I don't know.
It didn't look like an Angel Studios movie. It looked like a Lionsgate kind of thing.
It will be funny seeing the Angel Studios logo like at the beginning of the movie and then just pew pew pew.
Oh, the best part is them trying to promote it, which would be hilarious. Trying to figure out how this goes and where this fits. It'll be
circle
like
and a square peg.
Yeah, this is exactly like when Disney bought Fox and they had to do Antlers for a release.
That was their first one.
No idea
Good
what to
luck.
do. They moved it like 6 times because they're like, this is too scary.
Yeah. It scared everyone in the offices.
Speaking of scary office talk, we have Netflix up on the
Yay.
docket again.
The latest update from Netflix is they're confusing messaging because it wasn't Ted Sarandos that had an interview, but Dan Lin, who is the chairman of Netflix's film division, had an interview with the New York Times, and he gave a really odd update that Netflix at this point is not accepting working with certain filmmakers who are really clamoring for theatrical releases. So it's basically implying that they are going to stick to a streaming model and make sure to not work with filmmakers that do want to have their theatrical releases. Like, it's filmmakers that are willing to have their stuff released on streaming, which just begs the question, what is the plan then for theaters after that announcement that you just gave for the Narnia movie? The messaging is confusing.
The messaging is we'll do what we want when we want to do it. And the message to filmmakers and theaters is don't trust us.
Yeah. I think when the Greta Gerwig Narnia news happened, like it moved the needle for me in like hopeful anticipation that this is the big one. This is when, the change is coming from Netflix, and I feel very dumb for thinking that. So I'm backtracking. I'm backtracking hard.
Just optimistic.
That was probably like my one time in like these last 5 years where I've been optimistic about Netflix, and it burned me.
Yeah. Well, it's just stupid to not put Narnia in theaters. So that's just a dumb move on their part if they're going to do that.
Yeah.
It is, but they've done other things. I mean, they had the 2-part Zack Snyder epic that they just put on Netflix that had Charlie Hunnam and Dave Bautista. I don't remember. It was like Moon.
The zombie movie.
No, well, there was that. But then there was also like a Moon something.
Oh, Rebel Moon?
Yes.
Wasn't that what it was called?
yeah.
I think so. They had that.
God, that was a
huge
movie.
epic.
I know.
That was like a $200 million production. It was huge.
Yeah, I do remember
They
that.
put that
now.
out, and it was just on people's phones. And
Yeah.
that's has to be in theaters. You have to
Yeah.
build that up. It has to have 6 months of trailering, and people have to get really excited about it. And it was like, there and gone. I mean, we can still think of John Carter from Disney, widely renowned as the biggest bomb of all time.
Yeah.
But you can think of that, but it's like we have to sit there and run around in our heads to find the name of this movie that probably cost less.
Yeah. At least in theaters, we remember the bombs that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Netflix model just makes so much sense for television purposes. I mean, there's still issues that Netflix has caused for the television industry, but at least like it does make sense for like a streaming model. Movie-wise, I don't understand how it's good as any sort of model outside of being like the next thing to bark and bin DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
And then,
they don't want to look that way, but
yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to spend so much money on blockbusters to get so little out of it.
Yeah. How are they making their money back on that?
Like
$8.99 a month.
but it's
insane.
$18.99.
I know
$18.99.
they raised it, which makes me want to cancel it.
But that's the thing, though. It's like at least like they have put everyone in a place where they trap them with that $18.99. Like, yes,
yeah.
but who's gonna like really cancel their Netflix subscriptions at this point? Maybe like
I have
quarter
a
of-
few times
but you come back though.
because of
And
Miss
that's
Rachel.
okay.
And
Yeah.
that's it.
But how does the needle really move that much for people hopping on and hopping off to like warrant these big blockbuster spendings to not put them in theaters.
I guess not. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know anything about money.
I don't either.
No, it's a wild place to be where they can spend it. I mean, Netflix needs to be the place where you build up these actors and directors, and the producers make their bones, like making things that get some attention, and then these people get on talk shows, and then it becomes a thing like, oh, I produced that, I made that, or this actor was in this and this, and she was in this before she got the big movie. But instead they're putting our A-list celebrities in these films.
Yeah.
And we're losing them to streaming, and they're just disappearing into the ether. I mean, they're just gone. As much as we can get excited, I mean, nobody talks about Glenn Powell from his comedic spy movie that was on Netflix that didn't get released to theaters, and it was fine.
Jeez,
Hitman. That's right. God, I forgot about that one too.
And it was fine.
Yeah.
And it would have done great in theaters, but it was fine. But if you ask about Glenn Powell, it's Twisters, it's Running Man, it's movies that he starred in that appeared in theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Cody was telling me that a Charlize Theron movie just came out on Netflix, and I haven't even seen anything about it.
I have no idea.
And I love her. Like, I would watch that in an instant. So
it definitely has destroyed it has been part of destroying the movie star aspect of the industry, and it also can't be like fulfilling as an actor either. I mean, maybe depending on where you're at like certain levels. Like if you're starting out, any job's a good job. But if you're getting to Charlize Theron level, like sure, you got a
downgrade.
Yeah, you got a job, but like, was that worth it if no one goes and sees it?
Yeah, and they're not sending them on press tours, are they?
They do
Not for all of them, no way.
No, but they do all the things. They have press junkets. They have a premiere in LA, so they're like, "Oh, this is a real movie," and then nobody talks about it after that because there's no box office to talk about. You can't say you finished number 1 or you had the smallest drop of second weekend ever, or we did this. Like that's the end of it, and you're moving on. It's not even. There's no potential for the excitement of an Obsession, of a Backrooms, of just having Masters of the Universe and having this massive tour where you have a whole cast and they're everywhere doing everything.
Yeah, they're trying. Speaking of press tours, there is something that I've noticed about them. It seems like so much of press tours is more than just like talk shows now. Obviously, it's about like being online more, being on podcasts more, which is fine and good. But it never feels like on these press tours they talk about their own movie that they're promoting or supposed to promote. It seems like these interviews are more about everything else about the actor or like
they're
their
more
career.
personal.
They're more personal. They're more career focused, but they're not about like the movie specifically.
Yeah.
Like I've gone through some interviews in the past, like comment sections, just because I get curious, and like a quarter of the time, the comment is always like, "Why do I see this person everywhere all of a sudden?" Because it's one after another of these interviews, like a week before a movie comes out, and I'm like, I don't think they even mentioned the movie that
they don't. I think it's clever marketing because they see him everywhere, and like it happens on TikTok. I'm like, the movie's coming out, and then all of a sudden, some controversy comes out about the actor, or some like clips of them talking, or like something they did really well in the past, and then they're like, oh, like they see that actor is in the movie, and then they want to go without feeling like somebody's selling them something.
No, I watched a whole interview with for Mandalorian, which was Pedro.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Diego Luna for some reason because I was thinking Star Wars.
Oh, sure, he's in Star Wars too. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal and Jeremy Allen White.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm into whatever this is they're doing. I did not know it was Mandalorian.
Right. Yeah.
Because of the mask, because it's a voice acting role.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like,
what interesting drama are they a part of? It's
Yeah.
Star Wars?
we do movies. Like, what is it? What cool thing? Are they gay? Like, what is this thing? Like, this could
Is this a surprise?
This could be very interesting.
Yeah, could be anything.
It could be anything.
But it's for Star Wars, for the biggest
But
franchise.
it's for Star Wars, and I was like, whoa.
Because you don't see any faces. They should have had Baby Yoda out there doing interviews.
Sure, it's sitting on their lap. Yeah, that'd be great.
You would think so, something.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought about it because I was listening to Conan O'Brien's interview with Patton Oswalt, and they were joking about how the media junket for an actor now is like, you have to pet puppies while asking questions about like your favorite hobbies or something like
Yeah.
that, like just cutesy stuff, or like Hot Ones is a good example. The Chicken Shop Date, those types of interview shows. But then I kept thinking about it more, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't even think within those they really talk about the movie. Like they are more personal, or they are, which is fine. Like it's still interesting, but you should still like talk about what you're supposed to talk
like
about.
a funny story on set. They just mention it for like 2 seconds at the end.
Yeah, I'm like you.
We've gone past. We've gotten meta with even like media junkets.
Yeah, and I just
you had an alcoholic as a father,
right? It's like I don't care that much. I'm sorry.
It's inauthentic. It's all curated, so
it's such a strange. It's a strange avenue to take, but I don't know. I guess it's working somewhere than others.
it is.
Shayla's like, it's not authentic. It's all fake. We're living in a simulation.
We are. At least
But you
online.
didn't expect that.
Do you want to come to Disclosure Day with us?
Should have gone right through me. You're not real. I'm not real.
That felt metal. Something in there.
Bang, bang, bang.
Hold on.
Should have growled it.
Okay, it felt normal.
That's okay. One thing, they should have gone way into the conspiracy theory stuff with Disclosure Day too. I think they would have really killed it with that.
There was some that I was seeing in my conspiracy stuff where it's like Steven Spielberg is going to be the one that's actually going to expose that aliens exist,
Yes.
and he's going to bring one out or something.
They should have had him on Ancient Aliens
Well,
talking
he's-
about his childhood dog or something.
He is his childhood monkey pet.
Oh.
that's the real story.
Oh no. See?
I don't know if you were here for the Steven Spielberg movie, the biopic about his childhood,
The Fablemans.
where his mom was bipolar and they had a pet monkey and
Yeah,
lived in like Arizona in the middle in like
the movie rocks.
My husband's dad had a pet monkey.
It's not that uncommon.
It just makes really funny people. Really interesting people.
I would say it was a huge red flag for any potential partners if they've ever lived with
Oh,
a monkey.
no.
But
I think it's working.
Shayla's like, sign me up.
I was like, half the stories I was like, you are lying about this. And then I found out they were true and I was like, I'm in.
You
I'm
found
totally
the
in.
family photos. It's exciting.
I could see that if they're a relatively well-adjusted person, I would think most people don't make it out of that. Right?
Yeah.
Like normal.
Well, I'm just saying this, like Spielberg has made 5 alien movies. Like if he hasn't exposed anything at this point, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think he's a part of it. I think he
That's
just likes outer
true.
space. I don't know.
I think that's the end of the movie. Like they go through the whole thing and like, also, this is my friend.
Yeah. Aliens are real.
Aliens are real. I
Closes the
promise.
door.
Yeah.
Credits roll.
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know how to transition to this. Ken, you got any ideas?
Speaking of real things,
Okay.
real talk, real movies, real people in real situations, a CEO gets dumped or dumps his girlfriend, takes his rich lawyer's car, which is a Lotus, which is a brand no one had heard of at that point.
Right.
This is
Weird product placement.
a Ferrari, guys. This is a Ferrari. This is Lamborghini time. And
You've never heard of it. That means it's rich.
And doesn't consider that there are, okay, this is where I should have talked to you guys before this. What word do I use? It's Shayla over the top.
I'm going to have to Google if I need to bleep that one or not.
He's so well off in the 1980s that he doesn't know exist. So he's just asking a person on the street who seems friendly enough for directions. And then we're off and running.
Yeah, basically. You got it. Pretty woman.
Shayla over the top with the I don't even think that's in the top 3 of what you can call her now.
No, I think sex worker is just fine.
I thought it was sex worker.
We'll just roll with that. That'll be the
Okay.
safe bet.
All right. I'll calm it down a bit.
That is Shayla's pick, though. The Pretty Woman. Do you want to add to what it is about this movie that you like so much, or why you picked it?
Yeah, I think it's just like at the beginning, you're kind of like, oh, where is this going? You know, like you said, it could turn into like a gritty drama or like whatever, and then it just turns
Yeah,
into
we
like
said that before.
Yeah.
before
He's got tickets
Yeah.
for the Met. He has to go back to New York.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. And like I don't know, usually when you see like sex workers in movies, like it's a traumatic, horrible ending, and like I don't know what mentality is that makes that, but this was like just really like
Rakes
a
the Riches
Cinderella story. Like
Yeah.
it was just really good, and like it made like it was like everybody deserves love kind of thing.
Right.
And everybody has somebody that matches them.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, even that description could be considered aging poorly because, of course, everyone deserves love.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what
I don't know.
you
I
work
watched
or...
Nora and I was like, where are we in the world? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, no, I think the general thing, like, good things happen to good people.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
you can find your person. They can be walking down the street and you drive by them.
As the song says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice for the whole thing. And it was Gary Marshall. Like, I didn't register that for some reason beforehand. So I was like, oh, like, and the production was great. It was very, I don't know. It was so 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, it is
very 80s.
If you needed to come up with like the most 80s movie of that decade, like Pretty Woman would be a top choice.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say that. Maybe Wall Street, because they really emphasize all the technology, the stock tickers.
This is how it works, and it's always going to work this way. Nothing's going to change after this. Yeah, this movie's delightful. I was able to watch it some time ago, and I was just blown away because the story really sneaks up on you. Like it is, as we were saying in the beginning, of like, where is this going to go and what's this outcome going to be? Like if you're going in really blind, I suppose. But coming out of it, like it is like a very sweet story about like you guys were saying, everyone deserves love. Like getting nice can get you so far. But yeah, I think also just the acting really carries the story the most. Like directing is good, writing's good. Although the story about the script being like a very dark and gritty story before it kept getting reworked into like this rom-com essentially, it was pretty interesting to learn about. But I think it worked out much better that it became more of a rom-com, and I think it especially lended to Julia Roberts' like breakout role. Like it just really worked in her favor that way, much more than it being a dark and gritty story. But yeah, I think really she's the reason why this movie works as well as it does. Richard Gere's good too, but yeah.
They're both just beautiful people. Like, gorgeous. So
she's just so charming. Like
charming.
The movies that she does that people like are the movies where she does this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, typecast thing for a while, but she got out of it pretty well.
She's done dramas and
for sure
different things, but
yeah.
I only like her like this. I like her
Yeah.
too smart for her own good. I'm going to say the thing that nobody else is going to
Yeah,
say.
Exactly. Her and Aaron Brockovich was really good too, and that's like the same kind of character.
I do
just
need
a different life.
I do need to watch Aaron Brockovich.
It's good. I like it. It gets a little boring, but it still is good.
The cancer part's boring.
Yeah. Like we get it. They're sick. God.
There's no in this one.
I know. I thought we were using sex worker. I could have been using this whole time.
No, it's just Ken.
It's a callback.
Yeah.
Ken's having a rough day
That's
today.
that's a callback from 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. It was a great pick.
Yay.
Yeah,
It was
classic. I liked
Enjoyable
it.
classic. Let's
Yeah.
get another movie out of the bucket. Let's go ahead and reach in there, Shayla.
Okay.
What do you got for us, Yoshi?
This is probably yours because it's folded.
I folded it weird.
Twister?
Twister.
Is that yours?
That's mine.
Another
Which we had
near classic in my
we
opinion.
watched like 2 years ago, but
Did
when
we?
when Twisters came out, we talked
Yeah.
about it a
Oh,
bunch.
that is
and
when I-
may have rewatched it, but
Yeah.
it's time for a rewatch.
Yeah?
Just
All
Good
right.
one.
so great. It's staged in Oklahoma. It was filmed in Iowa. I saw the Dorothy truck at my grocery store job when I was in high school.
That's awesome.
Oh wow, okay.
This is all Midwest. It has a drive-in movie theater in it. This is
Yeah.
And I don't think there's any British people really trying for a Southern accent in this one.
Philip Seymour Hoffman
Yeah.
as a supporting character.
He's so good. He was so good in that movie. Like he was the standout. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I want to watch watch this part of the movie forever.
Yeah.
I want to see him
Bill
find
Paxton,
love.
Carrie Ewells, Helen Hunt at their maximum powers.
It is such a funny movie about how acting and actors were just shown so differently. Like some actors just weren't seen as larger than life, but like people were still so drawn to going out to see their movies anyway. Like this casting list isn't like, I don't know, A-list glamour movie star ensemble cast, but it's like near character actor or like B plus level of movie star where they still like do the job so well. They still feel so relatable with those Midwest characters. I don't know. It's a very interesting movie.
At
Just for like
at
movie
this point, they
sake.
probably paid way too much for Helen Hunt, and they're like, "Who's the closest we can get to an A-list celebrity for the male lead?"
I know.
It's like Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. In this movie, the reason why I picked this, it just lived in everyone's head rent free for that whole summer.
Yeah.
It was everywhere. There was always jokes about there goes a cow. Like it was everywhere.
A very relatable threat, weather storm.
Well, and just a subculture of America that's really interesting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. No, it just a good popcorn movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might put it up there. They always have this echelon of perfect movies. Jaws, Back to the Future. I mean, this might be in the tier of movies you don't think about that carries you the whole time.
Underrated masterpieces.
Yeah.
Well, and the new one did the same thing, I thought. It really killed it the whole summer.
Yeah,
It was great. It didn't have that one moment where like captured everyone. I don't know if we have those anymore.
This is the movie scene in a nutshell to like
Yeah.
visualize the movie that you saw. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, we don't live in that world anymore, but if I point to anybody that's, I'd say over 30 and I go, there goes a cow. They know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right, the reference. Of
Yeah,
it.
they know the reference
and Pretty
of it.
Woman, like Pretty Womaning somebody is a major thing, like from that one scene.
Right, the term of it. Yeah.
No, you could just go,
Yeah.
most people know.
But that's even a movie scene type of example, like the closing of the box, like that's sums up the movie.
Yeah,
You know, or Back to the
exactly.
Future, the clock tower scene, like that sums up the movie.
Yep.
Twister has that scene as well that you were describing.
Twisters didn't. I think the most that people talked about was what didn't happen was that they didn't kiss.
Yeah.
So
There was no cow. They didn't kiss. They did have the super cool truck, which they had a really cool truck, but it didn't have any special talents.
it did
in
drill into
first
the
one.
ground.
Well, that one did. That one was a transformer.
Yeah.
Like that was a whole different thing. If Bill Paxton had that, the movie would have been really boring.
Right.
Oh no.
Take all the risk out of it.
Yeah. Oh, we're done. Time to pack in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who
they
wants
had-
early dinner?
They had augers in Iowa in 1994.
Yeah.
They had lots of them. More than they knew what to do with. They could have done it
Right.
then, but they're
Yeah.
like, no.
They just didn't have the right trailer park mechanic.
We're just gonna
Working on
clearly.
we're just gonna drive a red ram around. Yeah. We're gonna belt ourselves to some well pipes.
Yep.
You know what?
Save our lives. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I welcome back Twister now.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a really good choice, I think.
On that note, Kyle and I are just excited to see Disclosure Day tonight.
Best time of the year.
Hopefully we get a little bit of surprise out of the grosses, but just fasten your seatbelts. We have Toy Story next weekend.
Yeah. All
Sweet.
hope's not lost. Obviously, we're doing great.
Yeah.
$150 million currently expected
For Toy Story's
for
opening.
Toy Story opening.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
gonna
It's going to be really
We're going to be going to
massive.
it.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to it or don't. Everyone
do.
else is going to be there, and you're
Yeah.
going to miss out. You will not see the Forky wedding, and you'll be so disappointed.
Or the evil iPad.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.